Sorry.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Real Talk, where we have real people, real talk, and real vibes. If you're new here, we really just do authentic, rapid-fire style questions with our people. They have 3 seconds to answer each one, and although the questions are scripted, their answers are not.
3 What's going on here?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I could be counting. So, without further ado, I would love to introduce our guest for today, Jimmy October.
Rock.
You ready? You feeling good?
I think so.
We starting off easy, all right?
I hope.
Where you're from
safe.
and what primary and secondary school you went to?
Sangre Grande.
All right, big up.
Sangre Grande Government Primary School.
Stone true.
And Northeastern College.
Good. Big up the college boys. I don't know if Northeastern College, but I'm a college boy, so big up. Describe your personality in one Trini phrase or term. Somebody asked, hey, boy, were you like?
What to hear, eh?
What is your relationship with pepper sauce and what does that say about you?
Okay. Pepper sauce and doubles. Spicy KFC.
Okay.
Pepper sauce and roti. A little bit of pepper sauce and soup. Outside of that, I don't really love. I can't spicy every 5 minutes.
You say you can't be spicy, but you know list 5 different foods.
So
that
this
pepper
is the
can go
thing.
in, eh?
I feel like when it comes to those things,
okay, it needed.
I love it in those things.
All right. What's your doubles order?
3 doubles.
Okay.
Slight. Yes, sweet sauce. Yes, cucumber. No to whatever coconut thing there is that almost killed me before.
What do you want to be known for that you're not yet known for?
What is that? I think creative direction.
Yeah,
that side of things,
okay.
The storytelling side of things.
Do you feel like you play a big role in that right now in your own videos or your own things? So
that's the thing. In my own career, I've played a big role in it, but now I have other projects outside of that I'm practicing.
So we could stay tuned and look for that. Yeah. Jimmy October, we know that's not your real name. Your real name is
LaShawn Shaquille Antonio Emmanuel. I give it all, and I don't do that, and I don't get nobody there. But it's like exclusive, right? Yeah, it's exclusive.
Where did the stage name Jimmy October come from?
Wow, boy, that's a long story.
A long one. I know the last one.
So obviously, I was born in October.
Right.
I do identify with being a Libra and being a balanced person.
Okay.
Jimmy came from a few different things. It was because it's a very common, simple name. Okay, so on 8 Mile, Emmanuel used to play a rapper, yes, but his real name in the show, his real name was Jimmy. Okay. Which is like his music was his superpower. But he was a regular person. And I just identified with that Jimmy thing being very regular. I think I'm a regular person, but my music and my talent is like the gift that is more the superhero part. But yeah.
See, you're literally Hannah Montana.
Exactly. 100%.
You could have been Hannah Montana October if you really think about it. But all right. I feel like people always trying to put all in a box, right? People like you, Pute, Kilo, all the people who are outside of Soca. Yeah. And I feel like you've coined it, New Calypso. Yeah. Was that coined out of the fact of like what you feel like New Calypso is, or was it out of the fact that people was trying to box in a genre that didn't exist?
I think as an artist, you always want to find identity. And I would also go to say, I wasn't just trying to find identity for myself. You know? I feel like though there's a lot of people who on the outside, Calpe, Freetown, like, it was just the idea of, okay, cool, how do I find something that if people telling you, well, boy, I know Soca, boy, and it's a real thing, people would be like, well, it's feeling like it, but it's not that. And you would have people who would do that, like very purists who would tell you that, and then when you'll have people who also will just tell you, well, why ain't just call it Soca? I wanted to find something that was obviously cultural, and it didn't have to feel too far from what we know already, and that's really how I came up with that.
What is it like navigating being an artist in Trinidad who not a Soca artist? I feel like
tough work.
Exactly. I feel like if you come out here, if you're not singing Soca or Steam, it's like, what you doing? Yeah. With you and other artists, there's a new genre that is allowed for people to explore.
It is not easy. I do feel like it puts you in a position where you have to challenge yourself continuously to find sounds, but also songs that could work within like that framework, right? So obviously I've had some of those moments. Magic with Kes was one of those moments. A song like Rockin' is one of those moments that it could fit in the space, and it could, you know, I mean, people could identify with it as something that does feel like piece of our culture and piece of who we are. But it takes a while to keep peeling back to get to those like moments.
Because I was always be thinking, like, obviously I feel like soca artists, they have their marketing built in for them. It's like, you know, Carnival coming every year, so they release the music, but with the all music is really more year round. So like, how do I market myself differently to make sure I stand out outside of the soca and dancehall noise?
I think you have to be a bit intentional about it, but it's because people always want things to identify within their own world.
Exactly.
Where do we place this? And I think for me, I just want to be able to exist in more than one of those spaces. So yes, I could give you that. I could give you a vacation. You remember the days. I could do that, and I could also still give you your magic, your rockin', your soca party. I could
just versatile.
100%.
What would you prefer? I guess I would say international acclaim or local love and respect. If you had to pick one or the other, hard.
I think a balance of both.
Okay, but has there ever been a time where you performed outside of Trinidad and felt more love from that crowd? Don't pitchfork the man, eh?
I've been outside of Trinidad and felt like surprised.
Okay, well, that's a good way to say it. Like,
felt like, oh, this. I feel like these people love this and these people want more of this.
Yeah.
And like my first few times being on the road, like outside of Trinidad, was like eye-opening in that sense.
I think even myself, because I was in the crowd when Jimmy and Kes was in New Orleans, and I think even I was surprised at how the reaction they get from the crowd and the love that they get from the crowd. And then of course I have to love Jimmy because he allowed me to go in the back and eat their food for free.
Come on.
You know, when I leave that, I leave with a plate. And one of Kes people, I don't know who it was, he was like, "Girl, you still eating, girl?" I was like, "Well, they come here to eat." I don't know.
I probably
whoever that man was, you real fast.
I'm probably laughing so hard into this mic right now.
Feel like you are where you thought you'd be by now, or do you feel like you're further or you're not as far? Like,
I think that's more than 1 week. When I was 25, I remember being at 25. Me and my friend laugh about this all the time. I was definitely going through like a quarter life crisis at 25. I was like, yo, I with my house.
and that's the real.
Like now, at this age, I would say I feel content with life. Yes, I feel as though I was able to unlock some things in the brain that also do make me feel like there's like this big lack. And I'm not saying there's not things that I want or things that I have to work towards and things that would make life easier, you know. It will always be that.
Of course.
But there's also the part of me that is just like grateful for. It's like, bro, you're able to do something that you love to do. You was able to make a career out of it. Even being able to go on tour somewhere else. There was a time when that's like, you couldn't even think about doing that. Just kind of the way
wherever I am,
themselves.
I feel grateful to be in now.
Exactly.
When it comes to your music, you describe yourself as a vessel. What happens when that vessel is empty?
I go through these like periods where I call it like I'm like a discovery mode, where I kind of pull away a little bit. I mean, I just went through one of those moments too, like right after Carnival. I kind of just dip in the mind. Sometimes I go Grande for a long period of time and just like base, like be home, do regular things, laugh at my mother, watch TV, my brother cooking, like regular normal things, and kind of pull away from the matrix a little bit. And sometimes talking to people, like every song I write is not about me.
Yeah.
It's like let's be real, you know what I mean? It's like you talk to people, they get a story, they tell you about the relationship they was in. They spark something. They tell you about something that their mother told them when they was young. You get ideas. Like I feel like that sometimes is the vessel doesn't always mean that the story is yours.
Yeah.
It means that there's something that needs to be told. There's something that needs to be made or created, and you are like the person who. That's the gift you get, and that's what you have to do.
You feel like you create more from a place of peace or a place of like pain, because you know some people might have pain and they just go and that's how they release.
Some things would be painful and you wouldn't even know which ones. Yeah, like Remember the Days is a sad song, but it don't feel like that.
Yeah.
But it was written about a breakup, but it wouldn't feel that way because of the way that the music is sonically. So it wouldn't. What might be like therapy for me. May not be, the listener might just be like, this is something so nice. I love you know what I mean? They feeling good. But for you, You see, this wasn't easy to write. The first lines in the song is "Pray for me."
Yeah.
What are you talking like?
I feel like that's so much songs that if you go and listen to the lyrics, it's like, wait, but this is what's going through it. But hey, you know what? This nice.
That's a bop. That's a man dance. That's an energy.
Do you feel like you ever had a good song and you just sit on it like you didn't release it?
This is a good question because people need to probably spam Protoje. I have a song with Protoje called Dangerous that we haven't dropped yet.
Really?
Yeah, you all need to tag them.
Don't say that's what the people here for. Go ahead and tag Protoje and we need it.
Stop talking about the song, but the thing is, people ask me about this song all the time because he did a live a time on Instagram and he played it. And he was like dance, and we was like vibe. So people know that this song exists.
So
big up Protoje. His album actually, his new album out too. That's fire.
So there we go. Listen to his album, and then maybe he go through on a bonus.
Tag.
You think that you are underrated in Trinidad, then, or do you think it's just that the fact? Because I know underrated could go so many different ways.
Yeah.
Or do you think it's just coming from the fact that it's just a different genre? What are your thoughts on those things?
I run away from the word underrated, and I actually saw Irfan talk about this too, and he had a good point. If people think that we are underrated or underappreciated, I would really ask those people to, bro, like tell your friends about our music. Send a playlist to your friend, send a playlist to your mother, send a playlist because we won't stop making the music once people connecting to it and people giving us that energy. We would be there of service to you. I think a lot of what I do is I do try to innovate and try to really bring something fresh and new to the table. And it's not just for me. It is to open the mind of everybody around the space and around the culture to create and make room for more versions of what it means to be an artist in Trinidad. Then
that's good because I think it's always good to, as I say, like create, but also making sure that you're building that platform for other people who coming up.
People, really, kind of. I make a song on my last EP with a youth man who's 20. He was 20 at the time. We just made our next song too. He's 21 now.
What's his name?
Cadet.
Okay. Cadet. Oh, I actually know Cadet. I've heard of his music. So listen, okay, we go tag you on that.
Cadet is like, you sit down and you like, what going on in the mind of these men?
Yeah.
Those different versions of expression in like 20 years, it will make way more sense to people than it does make
because
now.
I think people even forget, like, look at how, like, I know that's one of the more popular genres, but look at Zest and Steam. That was something that was born out of it as now a whole new art form and genre. And I think that's the thing. I think it's very good and encouraging for people like you who are getting up there to be able to pour into those 100%. Younger people, because then they feel like, if all you could do it, all you're encouraging me, then maybe I do
there's something.
Light. Exactly. It seems like you have a few love songs, a good bit of love songs. You're a lover boy? We're laughing at. We're laughing at.
Low key.
He's a low key lover boy.
Yeah, I could be a little stern and rough around the edges, but I could be a lover boy at the same time.
You might be talking to the people. Some people might like that. You talk, but he's stern. Like a principal. So, do you think you're easy to love?
Yeah, I think so.
That pose was kind of scary.
I can't say that because I also think it's hard to love artists.
True. And I'm gonna say, have you ever gone through a partner's foot?
Yes.
Might not be that easy to love in truth.
Very not like real in depth.
No,
but trying to see something.
I have as well.
No, and to be honest, that's the thing. It's like I could have said no, but I would just be lying. And we ain't dying making sense.
Yeah, we could both agree and say, don't do that or don't do it. Unless you're looking to lose weight, is that true?
If you and I would say weight, for real, don't do that. Because those things, you get a whole perspective as well on something that you don't even have context for sometimes too. That's our next thing.
Exactly.
And all antennas up. All scenarios in your mind.
Dog, I just get PTSD. Let me move on. So, for the last thing, you have any real talk you can leave with our audience before we go today?
All right, cool. All I would say is, I mean, I don't know if this is considered real talk, but every single day, try to find more and more ways to be more like you. Okay. To think about, okay, cool, what do I want to change from yesterday? Because I go through that. What I want to change from yesterday. Yeah. Try to find ways to be like, all right, cool, let me go in, let me refine this, let me work on this. I want to be better tomorrow. And different aspects of your life. I mean, if you want to dress flyer, then dress flyer.
try a better shirt tomorrow.
Try something new. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Jimmy, for joining us and keeping it real with us today.
For sure. This is actually real dope.
Really?
I think
thank you. Keep doing it. I'm so excited. So until next time, toodles.
Peace.
No, you can say it.